Hi and welcome back. In today's Bite, we take a thorough look at employee turnover. You will learn what high turnover means, what a high turnover rate is, what the drivers of turnover are, and last but not least, how you can reduce employee turnover. So, let's dive in. The first question that pops up is, what does high turnover mean? In an HR context, turnover refers to the number of workers who leave the organization. In most cases, these leavers needs to be replaced by new employees. Employee turnover often is a result of poor hiring decisions and bad management. This automatically leads us to the next question. What is a high turnover rate? A high turnover rate means that many of your employees, more than what's expected in your line of business, have quit the organization over a certain period of time. What's considered a high turnover rate depends on the industry you're in. Different industries and countries have different expected turnover rates. Now, what exactly causes employee turnover? The infographic you see depicts the various drivers of turnover. Among the reasons why people leave we see stress. Highly stressful work environments usually have a higher turnover rate than environments with less stress. Demographics. Demographic factors are strong indicators of turnover intentions. People who are married or people with children, for instance, are less likely to leave than someone who isn't married or doesn't have children. Job content. This is about how people experience their job. Elements that play a role here are the level of routine that comes with a job and the possibility for a promotion. Specifically, a lot of routine usually means a higher turnover rate, while if someone knows they might get a promotion, they're less likely to leave. Since we've looked at some of the causes of employee turnover, we can now move on to the most interesting part, because at the end of the day, what we really want to know is how to reduce employee turnover, right? But how do you go about reducing turnover? We've come up with 3 ways to do so. 1. Adapt your hiring strategy. This involves so many elements that it easily justifies a learning bite in itself. To give you an idea, however, we'll give you a few examples of how adapting your hiring strategy can help in reducing turnover. Sourcing. Are you targeting the right candidates in the right places, such as, for example, job boards and social media? The big advantage of sourcing in the 21st century is that there's heaps of technology available to help you optimize your sourcing efforts. Job adverts. The language you use in your job adverts determines the type of candidates that apply. Here too, there's some nifty technology available to support you in stepping up your job ad writing. Pre-selection. It's not uncommon for new hires to leave prematurely because of unmet expectations about the job, the organization, or both. One way to avoid this is by using a pre-employment assessment tool. 2. Offer a competitive deal. If you don't offer people a competitive total package, you won't be able to hire or keep them. While this doesn't necessarily mean you have to pay the highest salary, it does mean offering competitive pay and attractive additional benefits. When it comes to these additional benefits, it's important to keep in mind that a new mom or dad value different things than a college graduate. 3. Listen to your employees. This can mean many things, of course, but in this case, it's about your employees' career and learning opportunities. Most of today's job seekers and employees would like to develop themselves and grow their skills. Therefore, it's important to be honest with them from the start. That is, from the moment they apply. What can they expect from you as an employer in terms of career development? Will they be able to climb the ladder, and if so, within what kind of time frame? And what is that they expect from you? Another aspect here involves learning. A recently released study shows that workers who approve of their company's learning opportunities are 21% less likely to have left their organization for a new role in the last 5 years. That's all for today, people. In today's Bite, you've learned what high turnover means, what a high turnover rate is, what drives employee turnover, and how it can be reduced. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with our Learning Bite, and if you liked our video, make sure you like and share it. Also, if there are any particular topics that you'd like us to cover in our future bites, let us know in the comments below, and I'll see you soon in our next Learning Bite.